Hey y'all, we are going to cook for Valentine's meal for my sweetie that brought me these roses, John. We're going to make something, I don't really have a name for this either, I know I always say that, but it's an angel hair pasta and it's got roasted grape tomatoes in there and garlic and smoked mozzarella. It's wonderful and you're going to love it. It's kind of romantical. It's a little romantical meal. And if you don't have a sweetie, just make it for yourself because you love yourself, right? These are the things we're going to need. We're going to need 3.5 to 4 cups of some grape tomatoes washed, okay? We're going to need 1 garlic clove. We're going to thinly slice it. We're going to need a sprinkle of salt, some olive oil, some black pepper, angel hair pasta, 1 pound, or 454 gram package. And of course, don't worry about any of this because I'll put it in the description box on YouTube. And we're going to need about 3.5 cups or so of chicken broth, and I have low sodium chicken broth, and a sprinkle of oregano. And if you had basil, basil would be great too. Fresh oregano would be great, but it's the dead of winter here. It's Valentine's and it's freezing outside. So we're just going to stay home for Valentine's. This is all we need. And I mean, this is going to be a really, really good little side dish. So I am going to put y'all down here and I'm going to show y'all first thing we need to do with our washed grapes. There we are. Scoot all this to the side so we can get working. There we go. Okay guys, I have got a cookie sheet right here. Let me get y'all on my cookie sheet. See if I can work this around. There we are. There we are. Alright, first thing we're going to do, easy enough, we're going to pour out our washed grape tomatoes. And I just bought these. I grow these during the summer, but like I say, it's not summertime right now. We need to slice our garlic clove, 1 garlic clove. If you don't want garlic for Valentine meal, or you don't want to do that, that's fine. You can omit it. John and I say that if we both eat it, then it cancels it out. That's what we say. So we're going to eat it. And just 1, it gives it such a nice little flavor in here. And I always take that end off. That end that's a little bit browned, I just take it off. Okay, y'all, I'm going to slice this thinly to go with our tomatoes on this cookie sheet. There we go. I'm going to sprinkle that about, just like that. And now, see, this is all easy enough so far, isn't it? We're going to take some olive oil. I use olive oil from Sam's. A lot of you would ask me, where do I get it? And that's where I get it, from Sam's, whatever's on sale. I do get extra virgin, though. All right, y'all. See, I'm giving it a nice sprinkle. And now, some salt. You can use sea salt. This is sea salt I'm using, but you can use whatever kind of salt you want. Did you see I did a nice sprinkling of salt? Because this is the only time we're going to get salt in here on these tomatoes, so they need it, don't they? And then, of course, some pepper. Some fresh ground pepper, or whatever kind of pepper you have is going to be perfectly fine. And easy enough, we're ready to put these in the oven. I'm going to kind of move them around and let them get coated in that oil and salt and pepper. I'm going to put this in the oven. It's preheating on 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And they're going to go about 10 or 12 minutes, just until these little tomatoes will burst open and their skins will toast a bit and they'll get sweet and caramelly. Guys, I've moved y'all over here by the stove. While our tomatoes and garlic and olive oil are roasting in the oven, we're going to get started on our noodles. This is angel hair pasta, like I told y'all. I'm going to get y'all down here where y'all can just see this. Putting me a big, wide pan. I need a pan that's as wide or as big as my angel hair pasta, okay? And if you don't have one that big, let me show you. See how to lay in there? If you don't have one, just break your pasta in half. It's not going to hurt a thing. What we're going to do, we're going to place our pasta in here. our 1 pound of angel hair. And I love the angel hair because it cooks a lot easier for you. And y'all, just like those Tuscan braised potatoes we did, this is going to be a slow cooking of these noodles, this pasta, kind of like risotto. Okay, it's another Italian-based way of cooking, and I love it because it cooks in flavor into what you're cooking, into your pasta or your potatoes, and I just love it. You see how I kind of just move those around a bit like that. And I've got some chicken broth. Like I say, the low sodium's what I'm using right there, and I've got it heating on the stove as well. Can y'all see all of that? I believe that you can. I want to make sure y'all see everything. Okay, so the reason why I want it to be hot is because I'm going to start ladling it in here. Ooh, y'all hear that? And what I'm going to do is put just enough there to get my noodles into the chicken broth. And I'm going to leave the rest of my broth over there, and I'm going to start letting these cook until they absorb all this broth. And I don't really have a time amount to tell you because sometimes it just takes longer than other times. Depends on your pasta and lots of things. So, turn my fire. I had it on low. I'm going to turn it on medium low. Now I'm going to begin cooking my pasta in here, just stirring it around. Again, this is something that's very therapeutic to me, just to stand here and do this. Uh-oh. I dropped y'all, didn't I? There we go. Y'all keep doing that. I'll get that fixed too, guys, while I let y'all go. You see how quickly this is starting to absorb in there, though. So I'm going to keep on stirring. And that's why I told you start with 3 cups. Sometimes you might not need all 3 cups, and sometimes you might need more than 3 cups of chicken stock. It all just depends on your pasta, I suppose. I'm going to keep stirring. See, it's softening up now, so I can keep on moving. Do you see how it's almost already absorbed all of that stock? Isn't that amazing? Amazing. Okay, guys. I'm going to go on while y'all are on here. I'm going to go on and put another ladle in here. Let it absorb. And I'm going to continue on until my pasta is done. Till it's done, or at least al dente, but how you like it, okay? You see they're getting softer and softer, and I can keep moving them around. I'll be back, guys. It's about time for me to add another ladle of chicken broth. I am down to my last ladling of chicken broth, guys. So I used it all of that broth, and I'm not sure I'm not going to have to open some more. We will see here in just a moment. You see, I just keep stirring, and this didn't take just not even 5 minutes, guys, so don't think I've been here forever. This angel hair pasta cooks in no time. No time at all. Y'all see that? See if I can scoot y'all back just a little bit. And how you tell if it's done, you literally just get you one. It's almost done. Almost. It's got a little more chicken broth to absorb. Okay, guys, and while we're waiting on these to finish absorbing, finish, I'm going to, hope y'all can see over here. There we go. This smoked mozzarella. I had to order this online, but I've seen this at your super Walmarts and in the deli section at Brookshire's. They have smoked cheeses. This is 8 ounces. You can put less. I'm going to put all 8 ounces in here. And all we need to do is roughly chop this. So I was going to do that while our noodles are just finishing here. Our angel hair pasta. Let me check our tomatoes over here, guys. Our tomatoes are done. that I did them 15 minutes on 400 in the oven, and now I've actually turned it on broil over there. Can y'all see them over there? And I'm trying to get them real toasty on the top. I always end up doing that though. Well guys, I keep dropping y'all down. Okay, I am going to chop this mozzarella, just roughly chop it. And I'm going to get my tomatoes out. And when I say roughly chop it, I mean chop it into chunks. Can y'all see them? Yeah, just some rough chunks there that we're going to toss in our pasta over here. I'm going to go get these tomatoes out of the broiler and come back and we'll put it all together. Hey guys, I got our tomatoes out of the oven, and I wish y'all could smell these so much. They smell just wonderful. They smell sweet. You see how some of the garlic toasted? Some of y'all have asked me that question, that does the garlic get bitter when it browns? Not when it browns, okay? If it gets black, sure. But when it's brown like this, I'm telling you, it is the crispiest little, best little treat ever. You can even cook it like that and sprinkle it on top of a steak or this or lots of things like that. So brown is good. Black, no, but brown is great. I'm going to get y'all back down here, show y'all how quick this comes together. We've got our cooked pasta with our chicken broth. So it's already infused with so much flavor, isn't it? We are going to put our smoked mozzarella. And like I say, if you can't find smoked mozzarella, you can order it. Or if you couldn't find any at all, which I love the smoke. If you can't, you could just put fresh mozzarella all chopped up, but the smoked is just sends it over the top, guys. Over the top. Yes, it does. Let's put that in here. And I am going to put all of our tomatoes and all of that olive oil, everything in here that cooked, all the juice, all of it. We're going to put it down in here. Yes. Everybody get in. There we go. My oven's heating up for our second portion of this meal. I know y'all just heard it. Just told me it was ready. And yeah, like I say, I love all of that juice that cooks out of those tomatoes and that olive oil. That olive oil is so seasoned now. It's great. Alright, y'all, and if you want to, I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of oregano. I should have sprinkled this on the tomatoes when they were roasting, but I forgot. So we'll just put a little bit now. No biggie, no biggie. You'll see how beautiful this is coming together. Again, I'm going to put a little more olive oil. That way we know it's all going to come together really well. And as you toss it about, the smoked mozzarella will begin to melt down in there and just flavor all of the pasta. Yes. Yes, it will. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And all these tomatoes, they've bursted open and they've released all their sweet flavor. And I'm telling you, I wish so bad I could help each and every one of you a dish of this and just hand it to you. I really, really do. It's so good. So very good. Now, y'all, if, in fact, it was just me for Valentine's, I would just get this whole thing in a bowl. Okay? I'm going to tell on myself. And I would sit in front of the TV and watch me something good. Or I would read a good book. Oh, yes, I would. And this would be it for me. I mean, this would take care of me. But I've got this meat eater around here, this carnivore, John Murray. So we're about to cook up some meat with this too. And I am going to do that with y'all. I'm going to do it on a separate video. I'm gonna show y'all how I serve this though. Give me just a second. Just a second, guys, because I gotta grab us a bowl. Alright, and I am back. I am going to find us, pray and find us some utensils. Here we go. Here we go. Y'all just hang in there with me. Hang in there with me. I'll show y'all what I do. I'm going to twist. Kind of twist this a bit. Toss it like that. I don't know if y'all can see that mozzarella is, that smoked mozzarella, how it's melted in there. Isn't that fabulous? Oh, oh goodness. It's just fabulous. Fabulous. Just kind of twist you some like that, okay? And then twist it again to put in your bowl. Of course, I still made a little mess. I'll clean up. Let's clean that up. Alright, I'm going to do it again. Because that's not near about enough, is it? Again, I'm going to twist it to put in here. And then I'll grab a few of these little tomatoes. Put those on top. Yes, I will. There we go. Maybe a piece of that mozzarella to show. Y'all see that? Y'all know what we need now? Oh, we need a fork, isn't it? I know it. Y'all gonna make this. It's your turn, and it's good. Hey guys, John has come in. He's been closing up my chickens. And this is the first part of our Valentine meal, and I was gonna get him to taste it for y'all and tell him the honest truth about this. Of course, you've had these before. You know they're good, don't you, baby?
My mouth's watering now.
I got you some cheese, some chicken flavored noodles. If you want to go vegan with this, you can use vegetable stock, and that's still got lots of flavor. Tomatoes and garlic and olive oil. What you think? Can you taste that smoked mozzarella?
That is just wonderful.
It is.
That is good, y'all.
I told everybody that I could eat this right by itself, but that you want a big old honking piece of meat with it, don't you?
I could eat that by itself, but the meat would be better with it.
He wants some meat. You know what you could do? You could fry some bacon and sprinkle on top of this.
Yeah.
But we're going to do something way more than that.
That's good. That is good, baby.
I think my bite was bigger than yours, baby.
It don't matter, it's good. It's good.
Here we go, darling. I'm going to give you a big old bite. Y'all, every time I make this, I think, why don't I make this more often? Because it is full of flavor. I am telling you, you can't even begin to imagine the flavor. You can't.
That is wonderful.
You got to go make it, guys.